Would you want AI to match you with your perfect stranger, as we're seeing on some of these dating apps?
Honestly, I don't know. All right, Myles Slayton is the founder and CEO of Cerca. This is a brand new dating app tailored to Gen Z. Now, his mission is to help the dating industry for his generation and go beyond whether having a boyfriend is cringe. This is a trend right now, if you didn't know. I don't buy into this, and I'm sure Myles doesn't as well. But he's joining us now to tell us all about the latest dating trends, especially right now as it is cuffing season. Myles, but I want to go back to an article which came out in October. This was by Vogue, and it was an opinion article which basically said, like, is having a boyfriend embarrassing now?
Yeah.
And it was rage baity, but I wanted to know what you thought about it, because you're creating an app to help people find a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
Exactly. First off, thank you for having me. And I don't think it's cringe in any way. I think, yes, it's more difficult than ever to find someone, but just because it's difficult doesn't mean it's cringe. I think that it's definitely an opinion, not an opinion that I agree with. I do think that it's definitely noise.
Okay, so we're hearing a lot about dating burnout. I hear it from a lot of Gen Zers, or even a lot of my friends. Yeah. What does Cerca do to help people manage the dating burnout that everyone's feeling these days?
Yeah, I think it's no secret that our generation is not fond of the current dating apps, both because they don't have a brand behind them, as well as the general stigma of matching with strangers that you know nothing about. That's why women aren't on a lot of these apps. So Cerca shows you your mutuals with every appearing profile, meaning as a woman, you can go and ask your friends, hey, is Myles normal? Should I go out with him? They can either be like, stay the heck away from Myles, hopefully not, or he's great, you know, you should definitely go for it.
Okay, so explain that a little bit more. So now if you join Cerca, you can kind of see people that you know through other people. How does that?
Exactly. It's almost as if Instagram and LinkedIn had a baby, where it shows first how many mutuals you have in common, and then those mutuals. And you're also allowed to like these profiles anonymously. The fear of rejection is rampant in Gen Z. I think it starts with men not knowing how to approach women. Women also don't want to make the first move. That's a stigma that we're seeing. Yeah. And so this sort of mix-up is a real problem that we're trying to combat in that way.
Interesting. I think you take a pretty traditionalist approach to dating. Tell me why you do that, because I feel like nowadays people want to push back on that traditionalist approach to, you know, maybe the guy talking to you first, the girl doesn't want to do that first, but in dating nowadays, I have never had a guy approach me since I lived here.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the issue definitely starts with men, and I think that because the anonymous liking factor that we have, it's almost like we have our Gen Z pillows inside of the app that allow people to make that first move comfortably, while also bringing back the way people used to meet. I think that we've now overcomplicated things in so many different ways. I mean, would you want AI to match you with your perfect stranger, as we're seeing on some of these dating apps?
Honestly, I don't know. Okay. Maybe that could be, I don't know.
Maybe.
But then I'm not the person to ask, because I am in a relationship.
This is also not the app for that. So if you do want AI to find your perfect stranger, it's probably not on Cerca. Our bet is that your friends know who you should date, and not a computer.
They know you a little bit better. Yeah. Okay, so in terms of some of the traditional dating apps, you have plenty of swiping through to get through, and I feel like once you have too many options, you kind of step back and do a little analysis paralysis.
You don't know what to do with yourself. Yeah, so for Cerca, you're seeing 4 people a day, right? If your best friends know these profiles, you shouldn't see their photos right away and then hit a quit X on someone if you don't think that they're someone that you would like. Yeah. It's more about showing your mutuals, learning about their background, not seeing 100 people a day. You're right to say that that isn't healthy, and really taking a second. You're also only on our app for a couple minutes every day. It's not this
are you locking people out?
Well, no, it's just there's not that. We intentionally don't want you to be on scrolling through 100 people for 30 minutes a day as if it's like a pastime or hobby. This is real life. These are you know, your next, likely your most significant people that you are to find, and you know, we want to really emphasize that.
That's really awesome. Okay, so where can people find out about Cerca and jump on it? Are you accepting people that are not Gen Z?
Oh, we're accepting everyone. I mean, my mom's friends are asking about Cerca. Cerca's for all people. Typically, young 20s to young 30s is our range right now in New York City. But we're expanding quickly. We're open to all people. It's Cerca Dating in the App Store.
I love that. Myles, I got a couple single friends. I'm telling them to jump on it right after this. Thank you so much. And congrats for building something so cool.
I appreciate it.